Now recording.
You know, it's one of those nights.
Yeah, it sounds like you're already having a night, and I can hear every little thing from Debbie Club stuff. I can hear myself in the background.
How?
Demigloom needs to get like earbuds that don't have a mic on them.
I have headphones that don't have a mic on them, but they fuck up my mic somehow.
How?
I'll put them on right now.
Anyway, so you're having a night, Riley. What's going on with you?
I don't know, nothing in particular. I've just had a pretty slow, kind of sad day. Pretty depressy day, if I'm being real.
Why? Why are you so depresso espresso?
I don't know. It just kind of fluctuates. Like sometimes I'm always depresso espresso, but like sometimes it's kind of passive, and sometimes I spend a whole day being like, man, life really is awful, and I hate it. And that
It's like
was
a video game.
One of those evenings.
Hey, how do I sound right now?
Perfectly
you
fine.
Sound okay.
Okay.
Yeah, personally, the whoever fucking did the video game of life did not QC this enough. This is an unfinished product.
This one needed more beta testing.
Oh yeah, at least like 10,000 years more beta testing before the initial demo was officially released.
Demi, stop doing things.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave. I don't know why I sound so bad.
Stop doing things. Sit down and do the podcast.
I can't do that.
Why?
Because I have to do things. I'll call in when I get my computer fixed. I'll talk to you guys another time.
Okay, all right,
later. Go listen to Middle School GSA. Good podcast.
There you go.
Okay.
And just like that, it's a gruesome twosome one.
Gruesome twosome. I can hold on a sec. Let me recreate the Demi Gloom experience.
It's impossible because your mic is too good to recreate the Demi Gloom experience.
Oh yeah, I guess so, huh? I barely heard that. All right. I was crunching my can. Demi, don't get mad at me. I'm just having fun. Anywho, so you're upsetty spaghetti and espresso, and now I want coffee and spaghetti.
You said espresso too much, and now you're just like, I could use some espresso.
I could use some coffee. Just like a whole fucking gallon of cold ice down cold coffee with either hazelnut or French vanilla creamer. Just in there and just let me fucking just sip. Give me sips.
I feel like this is one of those nights, and this is not me saying I don't want to do this. Don't start being like, are you sure, man? Because I am sure. But I'm pointing out this phenomenon. So the thing about doing these shows is there has been nights. There's been nights on the Issue Crew. There's been nights on Megazord Radio. Any show you could think of. There have been weeks where the night comes and I'm like, I don't want to fucking do this, and then I don't do it.
Yeah, that's the problem I've been having with live streaming lately. Why I've only been streaming once a week because, dude, I'm tired and I hate my job, but my brother's doing swing shifts now, and so I won't have to deal with the dogs as much, and I won't have my nighttime kind of off and on used up my time, so now I can stream again, and I'm very happy for that.
That's fair.
I'm just content creating.
The phenomenon is so I'll have plenty of nights where I'm like, I don't want to do this shit, and I just can't build it up, and I'll blow it off. But it's funny how the smallest little bit of money can motivate you. Because this is how I know that if I ever got to do broadcasting as a job, I would not struggle at all, because the existence of the small financial incentive that is, if I do the MoCast, I get to edit the MoCast, and if I edit the MoCast, I get money. No matter how fucking sad I am, I'm like, okay, performance mode, here we go. Get the workhorse running.
At least I get $20,
Exactly.
At the very least, that's fucking that would psych me up too, man. I fucking love getting paid to do shit.
So that's why the MoCast never misses a week anymore, because I have all the motivation in the world because I get a small bit of money from it. This is why I wish podcasting could be my job. Because if I was getting paid for a podcast, I could do it forever. Like the only time I'm like too sad to do a show, but like if that same show, if I got $20 to do the issue crew on a night where I was sad, I would do it.
Like, would you do it without the bitching though?
There might be some slight bitching, but I would curb it.
Maybe if everyone would be paid, no one would just be yelling and starting random ass arguments out of the blue.
That is what happens on the issue crew.
I think we can pay each member of the issue crew $1 million fucking an episode,
and they would
still be argue. Exactly the same.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, man! You said something politically I didn't like. Fuck you! I don't care, lol.
That's part of the charm of the show is the political arguments.
Yeah, until it's like 45 minutes of like just arguing, and we haven't recorded a word.
yeah, but if it's off show, if it's like an off show personal argument, that's bad. But like when we get into political arguments on the show, that's the content.
Because that's how you figure out what people's real fucking politics are. When the I don't cares or I don't give a shits start to really come out, you start to realize, where everyone's really truly at politically.
Yeah, it's like, who cares? That's my opinion on most things. Is like, what do you think about this? Who cares?
Hey, what do you think about electric cars replacing gasoline cars? I don't give a damn.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
EVs aren't going to be worth the shit for another 20 years. Unfortunately, because it's a new invention, and it
seems like Teslas are pretty cool. I saw a Tesla in person for the first time. That shit looks raw as hell. Like,
is it the ugly fucking Cybertruck?
It wasn't the Cybertruck, but it was just like a nice Tesla, and it was like, listen, Elon, don't like you for a lot of reasons. You know how to sell a car that looks cool, because that Tesla looked fucking sick.
All right, yeah. If I can have electric EVs, dressed up like muscle cars and shit, I just don't want this modern art driven style piece of shit, ugly fucking.
I personally like the Cybertruck. I like the aesthetic.
It looks fucking ugly, and it looks like a joke. Like, what kind of an asshole buys a fucking Cybertruck?
When viewed through a traditional scope, it kind of looks silly, but I like the aesthetic of it. I think it's cool.
I think it looks fuck ugly. Yeah, I think it just looks bad. I'm sorry. It's just like, dude, this looks fucking awful looking. Like, this looks like some shit from a 90s action film about the future. That's what this looks like.
90s action film about the future.
That's just
and
what
that's awesome.
I think. Anyway.
I want that.
I don't want that though. I just want the 90s back. I don't want the cars and some of the fucking designs back though, because there was a ton of great 90s designs, but there was also a bunch of shitty 90s designs as well.
It's funny to see how old shit portrays the future and the technology they thought would still be real. I watched the first 2 episodes recently of real quick, the one sentence nerd lore. Power Rangers is based on a different Japanese show, and that Japanese show has been on since the late 70s. There was 15 years of it before it started being adapted into Power Rangers.
Nerd!
And I watched the first couple episodes of the 1986 season of that show called Flashman. And it was really funny because all the there's all this super futuristic shit, but it all runs on floppy disks.
Oh man. Old computer. All right, let me tell you something, because a great example of this, I think it's Captain America Winter Soldier. I love current year's ideas of what they think 40s and 50s computers look like. They'll get the aesthetic and everything down pat. They'll watch the old 40s and 50s fucking FBI or cop training montages. This is where we fucking contract the fucking bad guy. And it's 2 gigantic cassette looking fucking things just mounted on a fucking wall just to fucking download a fucking megabyte of information that takes 4 hours to fucking get in and does random fucking formats and shit. But then they start getting crazy with what they think the cooling system would be, and then you have some random ass beakers and fucking tubes with random fucking cooling gel in them and all that, and it goes off the rails. But I fucking absolutely love like old school fucking computer rooms and shit where it would take a whole room to download like one fucking picture of some tits.
Oh,
Hello.
sorry, I was muted. Just like fucking 5 hours to just like slowly load like one 144p picture of a pair of tits.
And there you can't really. There's no such thing as previews because like so you can't tell if they're going to be good titties or not. You're playing Russian roulette with your porn. And that was like half the thrill of looking up like stuff online is like, well, I think this might be a picture of Toadette or Princess Toadstool, but no, it's like all the Bowser kids running a rail on Princess Daisy. You're like, holy shit, I didn't ask for this. I am going to be saving this though. Excuse me. It's like, oh, you fucking perverted fucking degenerate freak. Anyway, so we're not doing another episode about pornography or MLP. Let's go ahead and start the show, huh?
Sure. I mean, we don't have to do about MLP, but if you want to talk about porn.
No, I do not want to talk about porn.
You can talk about normal human porn with no horses involved.
No pornography, you degenerates. Go to Pornhub like normal people and look up your disgusting degenerate stuff over there.
How Nick Rekieta has the Rumble flip. We have the Pornhub flip.
Dude,
later in the show, we flip over to Pornhub.
I wish all these fucking porn tube sites would just give us a not safe for work tag and just allow us to fucking stream on there, man. Imagine the just so much fucking money and just you could say whatever words because like it's porn. Are we really going to have politics and standards on pornographic websites?
I think to some extent they do. I don't think you could say any N-words on there.
Well,
probably
like
not,
in that case,
probably not
like
F-slurs.
Well, in that case, but why not though? When you have like a bunch of like videos of someone shitting on somebody's chest,
because there's a difference between just like sex fetish shit and like hate speech. I don't think they want hate speech on Pornhub.
God, it's so fucking stupid. I hate this goddamn world. Ugh.
Monkey Jones got banned from Pornhub after he posted his Elliot Rodger videos to Pornhub, and they got banned.
Oh, come on. That shit's fucking awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and start the show now. A 1, a 2, a skiddly diddly do. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the MoeCast. I'm your host, Mo Diggity. And joining me today is, Riley. Say what's up, Riley.
Yo! What is
up? Like you forgot that I was about to introduce you.
No, I actually, what happened was I went to unmute myself, except I wasn't muted, so I muted myself instead.
What's with you and the mute button the last few minutes? Jesus Christ.
The thing is, like, I try to be, because I have, like, background noise sometimes. Like, even if you don't hear it, it comes through on the recording, my fucking air conditioner. And I try to noise cancel it out, but it's never perfect. It's always still there to some extent. So I try to, like, be tactical with the mute button, but then I, like, don't do it when I'm supposed to do it. I accidentally press it because it's in my hand. So... It ends up being a bad time. I gave up on it a long time ago, and I'm kind of starting to get back into those habits. I need to just drop the mute button, trust that noise reduction is going to do an okay job, and move on with my life.
Yeah, but with your obsessions to attention to detail, that'll never happen.
What, with the editing? I've calmed down on that. Trust me.
Okay, yeah, because like you're acting like I'm snorting like a billion fucking times each fucking episode.
I'm not paying as close attention anymore when I edit, which, you know, maybe now everybody will hear your snorts because I'm not cutting them out obsessively.
Okay, well, since you're not doing as much work, kind of like bump you down to $10 an episode?
No. I'm still doing work. Just I'm not obsessively cutting out every breath just I was before.
just not as much as you were that when it justified your $20 an episode.
Hey, you never asked me to do the work I was doing.
Oh, okay.
And I did do it, and now listen.
So am I paying you
No
with excuses now? Is this a part of your workload now? You making excuses?
Shut up.
All right, and unfortunately, Robin couldn't join us this week. It's all good. We are going to be a little bit of an announcement, I guess, to start the show off with. We are considering possibly changing the time of when we record and when we post the episodes. It may still be every Thursday that we post the episode of the MoCast, or it might change to another day completely. We're not sure, but do keep an eye out on the MoCast official Twitter account, because we will be posting any kind of updates to the show there, I guess.
Fair enough.
Yes. Since we have been talking about it, and we haven't talked about the show on the show in a while, so I figured I'd give everyone a little update since we haven't done that in fucking ages. Except usually the updates are like, hey, here's the new episode, I'll see you in 2 months, and then it's another We're Back cast episode, which are personally some of my favorites, because it's have to knock the rust off of everything. Though sometimes I do miss my Sundays. I remember having Sundays off and all right, don't have to do anything, cowabunga, bro. All right.
I just get to hang out.
All right, I get to hang out and play with balls. All right, nice. But yeah, Riely,
Mo.
You did a show earlier today, the day of this recording.
I did.
You were talking about I've for the last couple of days, I've been sort of shitting on Spider-Man 2, and you seem super, super hype for the fucking game still, and you really want a PS5. The problem is, the PS5 has no games.
True.
But it still has Spider-Man 2. What are you personally going to do to rectify the situation and your wants, need, and desire to play Spider-Man 2?
I'm going to bug my friend Silas, who has a PS5, and I'm going to buy it for him in exchange of letting me come to his house and play it.
All right, that's actually a better answer than I thought the answer you were going to give me were, which was do absolutely nothing, or the wrong answer, buy a PS5.
I mean, I will eventually. I mean, what's going to happen realistically is it's all going to be. Here's the question that has to be answered before we decide will Riely purchase a PS5. And that question is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 coming out on last gen, or is it just going to be PS5 and Xbox Series X? Because if I can't get Budokai Tenkaichi 4, I need to be able to get Budokai Tenkaichi 4. So that will be the determining factor.
I wonder if it's coming out for PC. I really want
it definitely will, but I do not have a PC that will run things.
Good, because I will be upgrading my equipment to get that eventually. When is that supposed to come out, by the way?
We don't know yet. We only have a little tiny teaser trailer. We don't even have gameplay yet.
Oh, lame, break my balls. Dragon Ball Z people.
They just hit us. They just hit us. I believe it was at a fucking fighters tournament. They just hit us with, "Hey, remember Budokai Tenkaichi? There's gonna be a new one." It's just a 5-second little thing.
Can we talk about for a second how bad Dragon Ball Z fighters are?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, dude. It's literally I'm just pressing a button and I'm doing all this awesome combos and special move shit. Then I'm pressing the buttons to do the special move, the final move, and that's kind of it. And
it's easy. It's easy to start, hard to master.
It doesn't feel like I'm mastering anything. It feels like I've got 3 flawless victories in a row.
Are you talking about the game Dragon Ball FighterZ?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game that when you're fighting against CPUs, it's kind of easy to just auto combo your way through it. But there is an intricate combo system and shit. And if you want to play against real people, you got to learn it. So it's a game that's easy to play, but it's hard to master.
I guess, man, it just feels like kind of like pounded ass a little bit, and I'm kind of bummed out because it feels like I'm just pressing X to awesome, and all I want to do is just like have Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter style combos and shit on there because I think that's a lot more fun, and you can do it to where it's still fast paced and all that, but
There are
still
Street Fighter combos.
doesn't feel like it.
They're in there. You just have
Feels
to
like
learn
I'm just
them.
pressing X a bunch.
Yeah, because you haven't learned the combos.
Yeah, but I'm doing combos just by pressing X a bunch.
Yeah, a lot of fighting games have auto combos, but then you have to get into the deeper combos if you want to be like good at it.
It's so lame. I just think it's lame, that's all. And I'm bummed out that I can't get into it. And I bought it for, my Nintendo Switch because I am a Nintendo
I own
fanboy.
Dragon Ball FighterZ on 3 platforms. It is the only game I have ever I've purchased a couple games on 2 platforms. Dragon Ball FighterZ is the only game I've purchased on 3 platforms.
Jesus Christ, what platforms did you buy it for?
My PS4, my Switch, and I got it on PC because at low graphic settings it runs fine on my laptop.
Oh, cool. I didn't know you had a PS4.
I do.
What games you got for your PS4?
Spider-Man, fucking great game. One of my top 10 games of all time. I had Dragon Ball FighterZ on there. I got fucking
Lame.
Shut up. I got GTA 5 on there.
Lame.
Fucking you're just gonna say lame no matter what I say, aren't you?
Maybe.
I got Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy on there and Crash Bandicoot 4.
I'm disappointed in that one because they changed a bunch of sounds. They should have just remastered the graphics, just left all the audio shit in there. I think the audio makes the game. I think the audio, the OG audio of the Crash Bandicoot series, I think is a lot better than the audio cues and stuff that we got for this one. I just don't like it.
I think the Insane Trilogy. I agree with you that I prefer the original audio, but I think the Insane Trilogy is good in its own way, even if it's
plays
not
great.
Yeah, it plays great. I think the sound is good, just in a different way. Like I think the original sound is better, but I don't think the sound design is bad in Insane Trilogy by any stretch.
No, I don't think it's bad. I don't like the direction that they did the new sounds and stuff, and
me personally,
audio...
I play Crash Bandicoot is like one of my video game obsessions. It's also people consider Crash Bandicoot hard. Like every circle I go in, like it's a really hard game. So apparently Crash Bandicoot is like the only hard game I can beat. Because I've beaten a couple Crash Bandicoots in my day. But I play Insane and original, just depending on how I'm feeling. I circle between all 6, being the original 3 on PS1 and the original 3 on Insane Trilogy. I own them all. I have the whole original trilogy as PS1 classics on my PS3, and I have Insane Trilogy on PS4 and Switch. That's one of the ones I have on 2 platforms that I mentioned. One of those couple.
Yeah, I mean,
it looks kind of weird on Switch, though.
Yeah, everything kind of looks a little weird on Switch if it's not designed to be a Switch game.
Yeah,
like if it's a Nintendo game for the Switch, it's great looking. And it looks exactly breathtaking. If it's any other movie, it's sort of like, oh, excuse me while I put these bad graphics in your game. Oops, I dropped the shitty pixels everywhere. I mean,
it's a lot better than when they tried to port fucking AAA titles to the Wii back in the day when when Wii wasn't even HD when every other console was.
Yeah, Nintendo needs to get its head out of its ass. Like
Nintendo saves money on hardware so they can put more of it into making great first-party software. That's always been their model.
Yeah, but still, it's just, I'm sorry, but it's at the very least, it's time to get with the fucking program and have 4K resolution. Like, it should have
4K.
No, No, it needs 4K. Everyone needs to start getting 4K TVs now. Okay,
who cares?
so,
Resolution is fine. I agree with Maddox on this. Okay,
no,
resolution is a scam.
Maddox is wrong. No, resolution's not a fucking scam. You deserve to see it in the best fucking quality possible. And honestly, the technology that we're using for TVs and stuff, 1080p is starting to not look good anymore. We're starting to really see the limitations.
720p is fine.
No, 720p is god awful and it needs to get the fuck out of here. It's the 480p of fucking HD fucking resolutions. I'm sorry, I said
480p is the highest SD resolution that exists. That comparison doesn't make any sense.
No, it's just
you're saying 720 is the 420 or sorry, 720 is the 480 of HD. That would apply,
which means it sucks.
That would apply that, but 480 is to SD the highest SD there is.
Okay, first off,
so the metaphor doesn't make any sense.
No, you don't fucking make any sense. The metaphor is fucking fine.
You were saying that 720 is like the 480 of HD, which would imply that you're comparing 720 is to HD as 480 is to SD, which is not true because 480 is the highest SD, whereas 720 is the lowest HD.
Fucking sucks. That's what I'm saying. You're trying to twist my words around like you're some goddamn wordsmith.
You should be saying that 720 is the 144p of HD. Would be the metaphor that would make sense.
Riely, go fuck yourself, okay? That's what you can do, okay? Fuck you. Don't judge my fucking my analogies, my comparisons.
I'll judge your comparisons all I want, and then I'll compare
contrasting comparisons,
and then I'll compare you to an old bald man.
And I will compare you to a bitch ass looking motherfucker. That's what I'll fucking compare you to, bitch. Don't make me, if we were to get on a podcast right now that ranks other podcasts and like tries to tear us to pieces, I'm sure this is the episode that they would use it to do. So
have we been that bad today?
No. I'm talking about our banters. Or like, what's with these guys? They just said he might as well just call them a stupid face.
A good Carl impression. Good Carl impression.
I was thinking of Carl, but hey, who are these podcasts? What's up? But anyway,
we've been on there. It was rough.
Oh, well, it was great for me. It was fucking awesome. We ruined everyone's good time. It was fucking excellent. Sean fucking loved us. It was fucking great. So we fucking devastated. Like we fucking dominated that last time that we were fucking on there, man. So I think we did really fucking well. I think
forgot all the fans were pissed because we were there and being good sports.
Yeah, and having fun. They're like, "Oh man, why'd you cry? I called you the F slur. Why'd you upset? Ha, you're funny. I play Call of Duty. Come bring it, bro."
Yeah, I was just like, I was honored, and then I was pissed because none of the clips had me in them. It was all the only clip that was me centric was the clip where I fucked up the audio leveling at the beginning, when we were doing like an apology, and I put in like dumb, like sad, like I put in like Titanic on recorder and like Linkin Park instrumentals, just like fucking around. And I accidentally did not level them correctly. So it's just a very loud music over very soft me, and they made fun of that. And then the rest of the clips are just you.
Well, you gotta lead with the talent, lead with like, the reason why people are here to listen, So I good job, Carl. You did well.
He did it.
But yeah. You cut out dead air, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus fuck, man. The world's burning all around us, Riely. World War III is about to start.
I know.
Because everyone's pissed at each other. And everyone's like, we need to start World War III. We're so bored. We have too many people. We need to thin the herd out.
Everybody's angry. Everybody wants their baba.
Everyone wants their little baba. They want their little lands, the little borders drawn from the 40s or 60s or whatever the fuck it was. It's just all fucking stupid. Like, what we need to do is like, we need to build some sort of contraption that just engulfs whole countries, like where their borders are drawn on the map. We can rip them out of the fucking earth and just shoot their and just shoot their country out into space. Okay, like Russia and the Ukraine are fighting
where
right now.
It will become they won't die. They'll just become their own planet instead of being here.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm not trying to murder like billions of people here.
It's making sure.
Because they're going to be right next to Israel and Palestine. That's in fucking in fucking space too.
Because I seem to remember
the first two.
I seem to remember an interaction where you talked about bombing California, and I was like, "But after we evacuate all the people, right?" And then you were like, "What's the point of that then?" So,
well, yeah, the objective is to get rid of California. It's like, why are we going like, oh, California? We're going. Can you please get out? Okay, we want to minimize civilian casualties and all that. But yeah,
someday the Mocast will be a Rumble show.
Oh God, Rumble, man! Rumble has no discoverability. You have to be like a crazy right winger to go anywhere. Literally, no one else fucking has a shot. The only way to do it is just like have some crazy right winger beliefs, and it's just not fun, man. It's not fun when it's just one fucking thing. Like
Odyssey still exists?
Odyssey fucking sucks. Like no one goes to Odyssey for anything at all ever.
I remember I tried to. None of this fucking YouTube channel mirroring shit works for me. I tried to do it on Odyssey. I tried to do it on Rumble. It just won't work. I don't know why. I don't know what it is with my YouTube channel where I just can't fucking mirror it anywhere on these fucking YouTube alternatives that are supposed to have a little thing that it's like just connect your YouTube account and we'll just mirror your entire channel. And I try to do it and it doesn't work. Because I feel like there is a future where I'm banned. Because like there are guidelines. I've gotten guideline strikes. I got a guideline strike on my channel. I got a guideline strike on Issue Crew. So the danger exists.
Riely, what would happen if you just heard some heavy scratching at your door, and then you wake up and you answer the door, you open the door, and it's a fucking lion, but he doesn't want to eat you or anything. He just wants to come inside and go sleep in your giant bed. But how do you deal with that situation?
I feel like I would lock my door and run away screaming. It's a lion. I don't want that lion there.
Dude, I'd let a fucking lion sleep in my bed with me. I think it would be fun.
It's like that guy who hung out with the bears. Like they're friendly he was friendly with the bears, and then one time the bears didn't like him no more, and he got killed.
It's like, hey man, I really like that Frank guy. Yeah, he's pretty good. Kind of farts a whole lot though. Yeah, I really don't like that about him, man.
Yeah, let's like fucking maul him real quick.
It's like a goddamn paper mill around here. Yeah, I'm hungry. You want to eat him? Yeah, let's fucking eat him. Fuck that guy. Dude, that fucking sucks, man. This, then again, I don't mind sleeping with the lions because they're nice.
The guy who got killed by the bears, it was fine. I think he violated the bro code. That was his problem because he went out there, he hung out with the bears, he was chill with the bears, but then he brought his fucking wife, and him and his wife got eaten by the bears.
Yeah, they're like, all right, it's bro time.
Like, dude, brought a bitch? What the hell?
Dude, who's this fucking skirt? Well, bro, like, we fucking, like, this is bro time, man. Like, why you bring your woman around here? Yeah, man, you gotta just be cool. Man, fuck this. We're eating you and your fucking bitch. And they fucking snarfed on those motherfuckers, man. Like, you just don't do that. You gotta, like, leave the wife and or girlfriend
Bear
at
bros
home.
Before hoes. Come on.
The only time fucking chicks get to come is if you brought enough for the whole class to enjoy. Okay? You have to bring enough to share with everybody else. That way
orchestrate a bear orgy or it's not going to work out.
Orgy? No. Fucking Dave's going behind the bushes to bang his broad, and fucking, Jeff is
lame. Doesn't even want to do a bear orgy.
I don't want to fucking do a bear orgy. I don't want to fuck with animals, and I don't want to fuck animals.
You don't have to fuck the animals.
I don't I don't like horses. I don't want to fuck anyone from MLP. All right, I don't like bears. I don't want to fuck Yogi or Boo Boo or anything like that. Not brother bear, fucking nothing. I just don't want to have sex with animals.
Bear's human.
I don't want to. I don't want. And he's a dude, so that makes me. Just know. All right, you just know. I don't want to have sex with animals. Okay, I know the whole world that makes me say like, man, you should have sex with dogs. And if I were a white woman, sure.
The whole world says that. I don't think that's true.
Oh, dude, it's all about the agenda. You don't know about the leftist Democrat Biden agenda.
Yeah, I don't know about the leftist agenda to make you fuck dogs. I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, man, it's all over in public schools and all that, man. There's fucking teachers who are like, if you have sex with dogs, you're progressive. And progressive means you're good. You want to be good, right? Right. Then have sex with your pets. It's just all over the place on YouTube, Infowars.com. Just like those are trusted sources. So,
what I didn't tell you before about the gay frogs
is now they're raping everyone. And now everyone's just getting fucked. The battle toads are now fucking the princess. Dude, I think maybe all right.
I listened to Infowars.
I used to listen to Infowars all the time.
It wasn't even Alex
Jones.
Fun. I need to listen to the Alex Jones. I just listened to fucking apparently for apparently there was like a couple months where like Anthony Cumia hosted Infowars while Alex Jones was on lunch break. And I listened to one of those.
Okay, honest to God, man. It's all unlistenable now, but like with the exception of Alex Jones, which is the point of you going to Infowars in the first place, everything else is just unlistenable, unwatchable. Just fucking can't do it, man. It's like, dude, okay, because Alex Jones, he's fake. This is all an act. This is all a fucking facade. He doesn't actually believe in any of this shit.
I don't know.
It's a grip. I'm fucking telling you, man. I think fucking Alex Jones is one of the best. I think Alex Jones is probably the greatest actor of all time. He's convinced everybody that he's this fucking crazy ass right wing motherfucker. I think maybe, he just does stuff to get sued just to get the brand out there because he's still filthy fucking rich.
He got sued for
and they wanted him to
money.
I don't know if they actually went with the billions, but I think that was absurd. But I never heard the end of it. So hopefully they don't get shit. I hope no one gets a goddamn thing. Because Alex Jones shouldn't be fucking fined for fucking anything. Go fuck yourselves. Sorry, but no, just fuck off. Just so fucking stupid. You freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequences. Yeah, well, up against the wall, motherfucker. You're done.
Oh my god!
Oh man, all these motherfuckers who are like freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom from consequences. Those people need to be forcibly removed from the planet. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
You don't know the strategy. You don't know the strat. You can't say that on YouTube. You can't say that you want that to happen, but you can say you wouldn't be sad if that happened.
Okay, I wouldn't be sad.
You wouldn't be sad
if forcibly removed from the planet. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, well, since you're my editor, go ahead and just edit out the parts where I was fed posting.
I'm actually gonna double the volume of those parts.
Okay, no, see, I want you to do the opposite. Go ahead, or don't. I don't really care. But yeah. Force removal from the planet. Yeah, it's just so fucking disgusting how everything's going. Okay, the whole point I was going to make was this, right?
Yeah.
Either God or some advanced alien species with technology we can't possibly fathom needs to come down and just zap the world, make most of the fucking animals anthropomorphic, and just give them the same level of sentience as they would people, and let's just see where it fucking goes, or blow up the planet and just be done with it. Recognize that the humanity was a funny little experiment, but it went off the rails, and it just needs to be. The show needs to be canceled. That's what happened.
I can't cut out the entire episode, right? because then like there wouldn't
This
be
is fine. No, I'm not saying.
episode.
I'm saying the world can be blown up. I can still say that. I just can't say specific types of people.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
but
fair.
like no one cares if I say blow up this fucking planet, please. Well, no, I think I may have gotten banned off of Twitch or Twitter once upon a time.
Yeah, but Twitter was pussy shit back when Jack was behind the wheel.
I will say this: I'm so much happier now that Musk is fucking in control of Twitter, though.
I think Musk is stupid and keeps making bad business decisions.
Okay, no one cares.
But better for not getting banned for it.
Oh yeah, shit. Fucking fantastic. I mean, just some dumb shit like he wants to start charging. I think it's in effect now. He wants to charge new users $1 due for access to the site up to and including tweets.
Which makes sense. I think like he said this initially, or like people heard about it in a business meeting initially, and they thought like you were going to have to like pay a monthly subscription fee to use Twitter. But he's like, no, just to maybe curb some of the bot activity, you have to pay $1 a year.
Yeah,
because like then you have like a card on file, and they could prove that you're a human being and not a robot.
Yeah, and I do like that. I would love the idea of maybe one day I'll start getting real people following me again. But until that day, all I got are...
I get a new bot follow every day without fail. At least one new fucking fake, dumb, bullshit bot account follows me. Literally every day. I'm like, oh, I have a notification. It's probably going to be a bot that followed me. And yep, at least once a day, every time.
I've had a bot follow me and then like one of my tweets, but then occasionally it'll just fucking it'll like a random ass tweet of mine, and I don't know if this is a bot or if someone's controlling this the Hobot account, like the OnlyFans bot that I think that it is, but I know that it does have bot influences because now there's another one by the same name but different profile pic following me as well. So now I don't know if this is a real person or just a bot, and then they're having their other bots follow me now. Riely, are you muted again?
Shit. He's muted. Fuck! I just made like a whole joke, and nobody's ever gonna hear it.
Christ almighty. But anyway, so Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Are you looking forward to it?
I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I wonder what it's gonna be. I wonder if it's gonna be good. I am going to see it. I'm pretty sure. I think me and Jason are going to see it on Friday.
You mean Jello?
Yes.
Jason? Oh yeah, because he lives near you, huh?
Yeah. We live close.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to be a good movie or not. It looks stupid, and I'm not into it at all. But it's going to be one of those movies I'm probably going to end up seeing on a whim. But like when it gets uploaded to Plex or something, because I am not paying for that shit. But but if it's good, like maybe I'll buy the DVD or something, or the Blu-ray.
Fair.
Yeah, but I don't think so. It looks like it's going to be too fucking silly. And I just don't think Hollywood has it in them to really write. Like, I think we have like one, maybe two video game movies that were any good. The best of them is the Angry Birds movie. Like, objectively, it's like, yeah. Like, going up against all the other video game movies.
When most people say there's only two good video game movies, they're talking about the Sonic movies. I've never heard anybody say the Angry Birds movies are the good ones.
So there's three good ones then. The Sonic movies, which aren't too bad. I think 2 is a lot better than 1. Because I think they finally knew what they were doing with Sonic and all that, and like it was a little bit more fun. And they let Jim Carrey and Idris Elba fucking like run the fucking movie, which I enjoyed. And there wasn't as much stupid fucking human people that, like, if I can make a Moe edit of the Sonic movies, I would just cut all the fucking human bullshit out.
No, I think
maybe no. I would
think
have
they,
I would
think
have the
they
part where he discovers Sonic in the shed or whatever. But then he just shoots him, and then he's just fucking off and just going somewhere else. I hate that shit.
No, you're being too mean. I think they utilized the humans in a very good way. Like I was emotionally invested in Sonic's relationship with his adopted human parents in Sonic 2.
Like
He goes on a fishing trip with his dad.
It's just that I hate the humans in Alien movies, like the humans in Alien versus Predator. If you cut out all the human stuff, that movie would be a lot better. It'd be shorter significantly, but still, it would be like a lot better. Maybe if you just had some random humans like, look, there's a predator hunting a human. You just like film only the parts where they die. That would be fine. But maybe I don't know. I don't care for the humans.
Cynical old boomer.
I'm not being a cynical old boomer. I'm not. But still, though, I do think, Angry Birds is probably the best video game movie. You have anything to say about that?
I don't know. I think I saw the Angry Birds movies.
It has Black Sabbath in the first 5 minutes of it. So, I'm already into it. And then there's the judge. Who?
The Smosh guys were in there.
Whatever. I still like the movie.
Well, what do you mean? Wait a minute. You got something against Smosh?
Oh, they're just fucking poser, loser, fucking do-gooder squares. And I'm just so sick of hearing about Smosh. Look at our millions of the followers. We're big on Reddit. Smosh! We're doing things for charity. Oh, we're so good people. Oh,
Smosh is Smosh right now. Smosh in 2023 is one of the most inspiring stories of the internet.
That's not real life. Nothing's inspiring. Boo! It's a lie. Boo! Happiness isn't real. It's chemicals in your brain. Boo!
Smosh was a company that was completely screwed over and had their livelihood completely fucked with by a shitty MCN, and they just fucking rose above and rebought their own company and are doing better than ever. And it's awesome.
I think they should just think their studio should just burn down. Boo! I was just trying to get a rise out of you. No, I don't want the studios for Smosh Studios to burn. Maybe they lose electricity or something, or just
I can't believe you have something against Smosh.
That's God, I'm so fucking tired of hearing about Smosh all my life as a young adult and then as an old adult. It's been Smosh, charity work.
Well, the reason why it's Smosh now is because there's a resurgence because they were able to buy their own company back after being under the thumb of NCMs for fucking 10 years.
Oh, yeah, I know, and fucking, the guys from Good Mythical Morning fucking, sold the company back to them, and it was all, hugs and kisses and male tears, and, there's hope in the world, just get out of here. Go away. Shut up, Smosh. Here's 40 hours. Here's 40 hours of DJ Peach Cobbler and fucking 6 Hexenhammer and Razor Fist, okay? This is the real YouTube. This is the people you should be watching.
Bro, that was the best. I think that's the best moment of the year for me.
Oh, me recommending good YouTubers to you? Yeah,
no, was Anthony returning to Smosh and then buying the company. That was it. I haven't been into Smosh for years. That's the reason why you heard it as a young adult and you probably didn't hear about it for a long time, and then you heard about it again. Because Smosh was not great for a long time because fucking Anthony left and they were super corporatized. And even when the corporation went away, they were kind of struggling to find an identity, even operating independently for that brief time, and then under the watch of Rhett and Link. But then the boys were back in town, and Anthony has returned, and they bought the company, and they're doing the things they're passionate about, and it's It's inspiring.
Here's a question for you. Do you think Rhett and Link shave their balls in the same room and together?
Probably. They probably shave each other's balls, actually.
You're like, dude, you got some ingrown hairs right here on your left nut. Yeah, man, it's been really fucking itchy. Shh. You're like, this did not get the response I was wanting, but good for you for playing into my shit.
What do you mean?
I was expecting you to go, ew, gross, or something, like, because I made
I
comparisons
laughed.
with Rhett and Link.
It was funny.
Oh, yeah, sure you did. Don't
You didn't hear me
feelings,
laugh?
just tell me.
Did it not come through on Discord?
Never mind. This was a joke that's going fucking nowhere. Please edit this part out. This is terrible.
No. I'm actually
no. Let's redo it. Okay, I'm going to say
I'm gonna put this part at 0.75 speed, so it drags on longer.
See, I think that's $5 off your fucking $20. Right? All right. Can't even listen to me. You said no to the other stuff I was saying, man. Now you're saying no to me now. Man, I just don't really need this. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Riely, what the fuck?
I have all the power because I know if I wasn't doing it, you'd just be uploading the raw fucking OBS track to YouTube.
I probably would be doing that. Yeah, I do be doing that. I
at least run fucking noise reduction and cut the silence and shit. And if we say any really bad stuff, I cut it out.
There's probably so much shit in all the episodes while I was editing that I just because I was like, dude, I don't want to hear my shit, so I'm just skipping around and watching the waves to see if there's any dead air or snorts or anything. And that's how I would do my edits. I was like, okay, hope we didn't say any gamer words back then.
I can't tell you how many times I would click on a Mocast and just listen to some of it, and I would hear you saying you were going to cut something out. After hearing what it was that you said we were going to cut out.
Oh, yeah. That's unfortunate. I don't take good notes. But that's why I have people to do the work for me.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because I just don't have the patience anymore.
That's fair.
Just don't have the patience anymore. And I know how to do it, and I'll still do some of my own editing, but I'd rather just pay someone else to do it, give them the experience.
I miss those days. I do too much shit, so it's either I would have to pay a bunch, or I just have to do it myself. I paid to have the issue crew done because I want to make it look a little better than the other stuff, but everything else that I do myself.
True dat.
And it's lame, especially fucking Megazord. Usually when I edit my own shows, I don't do anything basically. I just run all the robots that make it sound better, and then I fucking put in the theme songs and I ship it out. But occasionally there'll be a show where I'll be like, okay, this one needs some love. And the most recent Megazord Radio, the Power Rangers podcast I do with Crow Royalty, is 4.5 hours long. If I hadn't been heavy-handed with my editing, it would have been 5.5 hours long, I think. It was very rough. It was recorded in 2 different sessions, which were weeks apart, which was the most infuriating experience of my life, having that fucking second half of the recording put off day after day after fucking day for 2.5 weeks. The same podcast. No, just one sentence to another to the listeners, but to us, it was fucking 3 weeks. Because it got to the point, because we were talking about the new Power Rangers show. We were talking about 2 episodes, which was a mistake, because we're talking about we were going in chronological order, but we decided we would also cover the new one that just came out, and we would alternate week to week and cover the new one because it's relevant and might get us some clicks. So when we do Mighty Morphin, we do the original. We do 2 episodes, which works fine for Mighty Morphin. But what I underestimated is there's so much fucking filler time in Mighty Morphin of just the Zords coming together and just long fights. There's so much filler time that just is not discussed. Like it's just a few notes that covers like multiple minutes. Whereas new Power Rangers, especially because it's only 10 episodes they got for the entire fucking season, is so densely packed that talking about 2 episodes took us fucking 4 hours. So we're only talking about 1 episode from now on until we finish that.
Yeah,
But
speaking of talking about episodes, when are we going to fucking finish Kira's Kingdom? Because we've got to finish that eventually.
we do have to finish Kira's Kingdom.
Like I said, I am saying maybe we could just do 2 more episodes.
No.
2 more episodes, and we just like fucking knock out the last 4 fucking episodes, so we could just get done with it. Please, God, we could just be done in a mere 2 episodes. Riely, in 2 weeks, 2 Saturdays in a row, we can finally be done with it. Wake up at about 11, 12 o'clock, roll out of bed, fucking record it at 1 o'clock, and then boom, we're fucking done.
No.
Done. 2
I don't
episodes.
I ain't half-assing my shit just so we can be done with it faster.
Yeah,
it'll be out when it's out, and it'll be what you want. It'll be the content that you come to expect.
I wanted to get done with it.
No.
We were done with it, and then it came back, and then we just like,
And then, life started going other ways, and it became a less regular occurrence. That doesn't mean we're going to half-ass it. We're going to see it through, eventually.
So, yeah. But, besides the world burning, the internet's burning down too. Just like everyone's fighting. Have you noticed that? Everyone's fighting.
Everyone do be fighting.
They do be fighting, yo.
Fucking Sniper Wolf and Jack's Films, fucking Dick Masterson and Review Tech USA.
That's going to be so much fun when I said that stream on Monday.
Oh yeah, they're going on stream again. Oh, that's going to be so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, they will be streaming tomorrow on Monday.
I thought RTU was like relatively cool. Like he's been on like Drunken Peasants and shit before.
And he's kind of a goober. Like this is like I don't know, man. Like he used to be really, really great when he would just do YouTube stuff, when he would do tech reviews and stuff, and and then he would talk about the politics of the day. But he would also talk about like the games of the day and the stuff going on in the industry. It was so much better back in those days. Then he got a little bit of success by doing that. And he started huffing his own farts like fucking crazy. And started like thinking that he's like too big for all of the rest. He's kind of like the leftist version of the Quartering. But his politics are just as cringe as the Quarterings. So it's kind of like they're like two YouTube douchebags of the same coin.
That's fair.
2 sides of the same douchebag coin. That's a much better saying.
Review Tech USA has shared the same podcast stage as Endless Jess before on multiple occasions, which I found
that is endless.
Which I found out and was so. That's like such the weirdest internet crossover that I never would have thought, but it happened on Drunken Peasants more than once. Fucking Review Tech USA and Endless Jess from the PCP.
Go over there, just like fucking like draw 2 black lines across the ends of my mouth and just act like a Canadian from South Park. Thanks for having me here, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
I think I just need to watch that movie again. I've been thinking about Bigger, Longer, and Uncut a lot lately.
I do need to watch that. I've only seen it once.
Have you ever watched it?
No, I have seen it, but only once.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. It's good. Well, Riely, I think that I have said everything I need to say. Yeah,
once I cut the dead air, this is going to be like 45 minutes.
No, we only have I think 10, 20 seconds of dead air. I think we did well. Oh no, the parts where you're muted, that might take a couple of minutes off that. Well, all right. How do you like those football games? Are you into that sports ball football game?
I'm not into them sports balls. I've never watched a sports ball. The only sports ball that I've ever watched at all was sometimes I'll watch the Super Bowl. but I haven't in years.
I hope the Super Bowl's not woke this year. Who's just so woke?
And there was a brief era where one of my mother's like old boyfriends got me into hockey for like a month.
Oh, hockey's fun. I like watching hockey. I used to like I'm into football this season just because I just randomly decided, hey, I'm into football this season. Let's go watch some football because I do fuck all on Sundays. So, I might as well have something to look forward to on Sundays besides dreading it for me being my last day off before I have to go to work.
And doing your podcast called the Mocast.
And doing the podcast named the Mocast. I've been singing a lot more lately, just like, hey, I'm going to drink this Coke now. I'm just singing my actions. And
walk
it's
into the
me.
bathroom so I can take a piss. Shit. Ah, damn it.
Oh, yeah, both are viable. Both are viable. I'm going to take a massive dookie. Oh, yeah. Oh, the fucking plunge, the fucking plunge in the fucking tank's not working. It's not gathering water. I hate my fucking bathroom, dude. So there's something wrong with all right, if you take the lid off of the tank, you know how there's that little black arm looking thing that it's a meter. Like after it it gets raised by the water at a certain level, it'll stop. And that will be the device that regulates the water level, right? Well, that doesn't work anymore, and I have to press it down, take off the tank and tank top, and press it down, and then it starts doing that again. I live in an apartment complex. They make sort of a spectacle, and sometimes they'll like talk a little bit like shitty to you because they have to do stuff, and they're not people persons. The office staff here, it's like whenever you talk to them, they kind of like give you that look like you're really inconveniencing me, leave me alone. Sort of like air to them. And it's been like that ever since we got there. Ever got here. Just, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not asking you for a kind word or to suck me off in the fucking office or anything. Just, just like, hey, what's up? How you doing, Mr. Diggity? In apartment blank. 05, 6, like, oh man, toilet's fucked up. Can you send some people over to fix it, please? Sure. It'll be about 3 weeks till we do that. By the way, we're going to be raising your fucking water bill, and because we can, and we're not going to like it. We're not going to lower it till you bitch about it. And I'm like, oh god, I don't like, dude, I like, this is I think I like the apartment. I don't like the apartment complex. And like, this is the first apartment complex where I've ever like felt like I was like treated like a burden. Like dude, there's no like worse feeling than like seeing the look on someone's eyes as you like approach and they have that, oh god, this guy look to their friends. That's how I feel all the time whenever I talk to the fucking office people here.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's me trauma dumping. Hashtag treat Moe well or something. He's sensitive. He's got little feelings that get hurt sometimes. Yeah. Like, oh, fuck you. I'll go back to Fed posting so I can retain my image, or maintain my image, excuse me. All right. I think that'll do the dead air segment. So we got a little excess for you. So, Riley, you got any final thoughts? Any final words? Final destinations? What's up?
I would like to apologize for what has transpired this evening.
What transpired this evening?
A pretty bad Mocast.
This wasn't a bad Mocast. What the fuck are you talking about? This has been great.
Maybe I'm just sometimes I get in my own head and I'm like, that's a bad one, but then I end up being wrong.
That's fine. It's fine.
That happened with the Issue Crew once, where there was an episode where both me and Demigloom were convinced it was the most awful shit ever to exist, and then I edited it and I listened back to it, and I'm like, oh, this isn't bad actually. It's just we had one really dumb 15-minute conversation that didn't need to be in there, and I just cut it out. and I cut out all the dead air, and then the episode was fine. So,
oh yeah. Like I'm going to be honest here. If anyone who's listening to it by this end here, you think it was a bad episode, hey, sorry. All of them are going to be bangers. Every once in a while we're going to leave a steamer, and that's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
That's how it's going to be till the end of time. So yeah.
A banger wouldn't even be a banger if there didn't exist things that weren't bangers.
Yeah, every once in a while, in order to have a banger, you got to have a couple of stinkers.
If every pork chop was perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs.
I mean, if you want, I can talk about Israel and Palestine for a minute.
Nah, Mo Diggity, where can our listeners find you?
Our listeners can find me at twitter.com/MSGofficialyt. And what'd you say?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, MSG official YT. There we go. No. Okay. So the Israel Palestine joke, that's just a joke. I don't have any like anti-Muslim or anti-Semitic feelings or anything. I like to have fun with people because people just get butthurt. But anyway, yeah, just Moe Gaming everywhere you see, you can do and all that. Hitwoman at Hitwoman with a 1 on Twitter is the hottest redhead and has the biggest fucking tits. I swear to fucking God, they're so great.
Hey yo.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, Moe. I'm going to click off this because I'm distractible. So Moe Gaming everywhere, on Twitter, on Threads, on Blue Sky, on Instagram, on TikTok, blowing up on TikTok, having the most fun on TikTok, and of course on kick.com/Moe Gaming, youtube.com/@Moe Gaming. I don't know why they put the @ in there, but they did. I don't know why I keep continuing with that one little end of the intro for the YouTube thing, but everyone kept doing it, so shall I keep doing it as well. But yeah, that's me, Moe Gaming, Whittle Mo boy. Riely, where can they find you at? Oh, w.gg, use promo code MoDiggity. w.gg, use promo code MoDiggity. All right, now I'm officially done.
All right. You can find me in the description. There's a link tree. It's linktr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe. All sorts of podcasts and YouTube channels there you should check out. Specifically, shout out to Detour Head, show I do every week with my friend Alex, where we talk about topics, and sometimes we don't stay on topic, but that's okay. That's why it's called Detour Head. It's a funny joke. It's a pretty good podcast. You should listen to it on Spotify, on Apple, or on YouTube, on the Colo Chew YouTube channel. It's pretty sick.
Hell yeah. Well, all right, people. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for listening. I appreciate that. And, I've been Mo, and he's been Riely. And this has been the MoeCast. I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Ta-ta.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you went over my... Goodbye. Just goodbye.